Hello, my people. Welcome back to my channel. Marco here for another ENHYPEN reaction. We now got our second official marketing teaser for their upcoming brand new album, The Sin Vanish. And of course, along with that, a brand new era. This is chapter 1, No Way Back. What does that even mean, bro? I have no idea. But hopefully we find out. I did react to the album teaser. That was the first official video we got kicking off this brand new era of theirs. If you guys want to check that out along with all of my previous ENHYPEN reactions here on YouTube, you can do that in the ENHYPEN playlist. The link to that is in the description below. I am also reacting to a bunch of ENHYPEN stuff over on my Patreon, and I will be reacting to a whole slew more because of this brand new era of theirs. If you guys want to hop on over to my Patreon and check that stuff out, along with all the survival shows like Island, live stages, album reactions, variety content, the works over on my Patreon, not just with ENHYPEN, but with all the other groups that I love and that I react to. The link to that is also in the description below, and hopefully I can see you guys there. But for now, we got what looks like animation stencil of some sort. This is the teaser, the newest teaser. This is The Sin Vanish, Chapter 1, No Way Back. I wonder if we're going to get a Chapter 2, a Chapter 3, a Chapter 4, all leading up to the eventual title track and album release. I think, maybe, possibly. Let's get into this. You ready? I'm never ready, but I think I'm ready. Here we go. Whoa, full on animation, bro. Whoa. Wow. The guys in hoods. The guys in hoods. We've seen them before. They've been in other ENHYPEN videos. This is so cool, man. Huh? Ow, 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 ow. Whoa! Very Lost Boys with everybody dropping. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, that was so cool! Oh, come on, man. I love that. This is the cave. This is the cave that was in the album teaser. I called it. Oh, shit, I fucking called it. I said the scenes that they were using in the album teaser, I bet we're gonna get like more of those scenes or extended versions of those scenes in maybe the music video. Yeah, like, these are the exact same shots. Oh. I didn't know we were gonna get music. Okay, Nikki. I love this font, man. I don't know what font that's even called. If you guys know, let me know. I'm so inquisitive like that. But yeah, I love this font. Oh, next chapter, December 28th. Oh shit. Oh, that's like in 3 days from now. At the time of this recording, anyways, I'm recording this on Christmas Day. Whoa. Okay. Do we have subtitles? Because I did not know we were gonna get a song with actual lyrics. Yes, we do. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! So we are getting more than one chapter. It would make sense why it's even called chapter 1 in the first place, right? But damn, ENHYPEN, man. They got one of my favorite lores. All right, if not my favorite, the favorite lore of mine in K-pop, and they can do so much, and they have been doing so much with it from a narrative, from a storyline perspective here. We're gonna go through this again. We begin in this city, and I'm not quite sure where this is, although for the album teaser I reacted to, a lot of you told me that this is supposed to be Tuscany, Italy, so maybe that's where this is taking place. We got the bats, of course. We got the bats. We got the full moon, and we got what I think is a gargoyle or statue of some sort, but a gargoyle. You know, I'm always walking around the streets of Toronto. I'm looking at the houses. I'm looking at the buildings. I'm looking at the structures around me, and I'm always thinking to myself, we need more gargoyles. I think every city should have more gargoyles, and maybe that's just because I grew up watching gargoyles, don't know, but I just think that like more cities need more gargoyles. Yeah, if I ever run for office, the first thing I will do is put more gargoyles. I will never get elected, but one can only dream. Let's go through this again. The lightning's so cool. I noticed this right away. He does not show up in the reflection in the mirror here. Does she know he's a vampire is my question. He shows up here for us to see, and obviously she sees him, but it doesn't look like he's giving her some good news. Just the way she's drawn and her body language. She's holding on to her arm there, so she's squeezing it. She's a bit nervous. She does not like what she's being told, it seems. Is this supposed to be any specific member of ENHYPEN or just... I think it is. But who? But who? Who could this be? I don't know. I'm leaning towards either Hisung or Jae. I think. I want to say Sungwoon, but no. I think Hisung or Jae. Those are my two guesses. This is a really cool shot. Love the way everything is drawn. This house kind of reminds me of the house they used in the original Flowers in the Attic. That was what? When did that movie come out? 1987, I think. Maybe 89, I think. Based off the book by V.C. Andrews. If you haven't seen the original Flowers in the Attic, check that out if you can stomach it. But it reminds me of that house. My God, especially this part here. If you remember the ending, if you've seen that movie, eat the cookie, mother. Yeah. Crazy. Love this. The fangs. I noticed this right away as well. Someone shows up. It's the dude in the cloak, in the hood. And there's more than one of them, but one of them shows up here. They both turn to notice. And then they run away. He grabs her and they run away. They explode into bats. Oh, we got some feathers. Interesting. Bats don't have feathers. They have wings, sure, but they don't have feathers. That's really interesting. I don't know. Maybe she's able to turn into something else. Maybe she's able to turn into a bird. And of course, ENHYPEN being vampires, they're able to turn into bats. What is a group of bats called? Like, I know that for crows, it's a murder of crows when they're all together and there's a flock of them. A flock of bats? Maybe a flock of bats? I'm not quite sure, but interesting nonetheless. I don't have my phone on me. I can't look this up. But, you know, I love the fangs, man. I love it. I love it. Subway. We're underground in the subway. The men in cloaks, the people in cloaks. They've shown up in other ENHYPEN music videos, and they've always been portrayed as the bad guys, right? The villains. running, the pillars. Oh, the bats turn into the cloak person, the cultists. I'm going to call them the cultists, which is funny because, okay, ENHYPEN are able to do that too. That is so crazy. Oh, see? He was able to explode into a flock of bats the same way that the cultist was able to turn back into his human form from a flock of bats. Crazy. Oh, I saw that. I noticed that. Yeah. Jumping out the window and into the other window, the other building right across. Sounds like a growl or a roar. So here we have a map of some sort, a tunnel. So they need this because they end up in the cave, the underground cave. So they need this, and they have to protect this. But where's the girl? I only see 6 of them. Should be 7. Unless the 7th is just like kind of off screen. See the hand? The hand, very Dracula. Very, very, very Dracula. Especially with the way Dracula and, by extension, Nosferatu, because Nosferatu is always a ripoff of Dracula. And I don't mean that in, like, a bad way. The newest Nosferatu film that came out was phenomenal. Absolutely love that film. But Nosferatu has always been very publicly, like, people know this. It's not a secret. It's not like an opinion. It's fact. Has always been a ripoff of Dracula, almost beat for beat for beat. But Bram Stoker's Dracula, the 1992 movie with Winona Ryder, Gary Oldman, who played Dracula, and Keanu Reeves. That movie is phenomenal as well. Oh my God, the music, the special effects, the blood, all the blood. But I love the use of shadows, right? Dracula will a lot of times appear just in, like, you'll see the shadows before you actually see him appear on screen. So good. I've always been a big fan of that style. And we kind of get that here, though. We get the hand outstretched as we are flying towards the window. This is the bad guy. This is one of the cultists. Oh, there's a girl. Okay, so he breaks through the window. They grab the map because they got to go. Time is of the essence. He grabs the girl. I don't know if this is the exact same dude in the beginning. The hair is a little different, so it might be one of the other ENHYPEN members. Grabs the girl, jumps on the table. I don't know why he had to jump on the table, just to give him some more oomph, right, as he jumps out the window. Or to just look cool, you know? Got to save the girl, but you know what? You also got to impress the girl too, right? So jumps on the table and then jumps out the window. Ooh, the ringing. The ringing in the ears. And then they all jump out the window and they're all falling upside down. This is such a crazy looking shot. And this is very, wow, this is very The Lost Boys. Also from the 80s. Love that movie. Oh my God. Yeah, this is, has to be intentional. And then we end up underground in the cave. And now we turn into live action. Chapter 1, No Way Back. The beginning of Escape. See, this is crazy because I called it. When I reacted to the album teaser, I was saying maybe all of these scenes, they're going to expand upon them in the title track when the very first music video drops, right? And, you know, I was partially right because we are seeing more of those scenes. We're getting more context of those scenes, but not in the official music video, in just another teaser. So where's the girl? Oh, I love one of my favorite moments of this teaser. Where's the girl? They took her. They flew out the window. Where's she at? The whispering, love that. I wish I could make out what's actually being said. But the footsteps over the mud there, so cool. So cool. I wonder how they did that. I wonder if they used like an actual model of a foot and they just like stomped down as they were shooting it, and then they just removed the model foot in post-production, I think. I don't know. I gotta see the making of these videos, man. Oh, look how cool that is. Chungwon knows. And now we get, okay, we're back to black and white. I'm not quite sure why. This map, this tunnel, exit, they're looking for an exit, but why enter it if you're looking for an exit to begin with? Unless the exit brings them to a whole other place that they can't get to, they can't get through, unless they go through the tunnel here. I did notice that they're all wearing cloaks. They're all wearing the hoods as well, like the bad guys that are after them. So what gives? Why are they wearing the same thing? It's a cool shot right here. This is Sung-un. I think he picks up Jay. Yeah, this is a really cool shot. I love the way it's shot, like the framing of it. The hood, the cloak, the hand, the fingers, like that. They kind of look decrepit, just because of the lighting and because of just him wearing a cloak. It's really, really cool imagery. Take my hand, Jedi. Yeah, it's a very bad desire. And this is like, some of these shots are exactly the same shots taken from the album teaser. Again, the outstretched hand. I love that. Look at that, man. Look at that. This is the baddie. This is the bad guy. Ooh. And if you notice the bats, why is he all by himself? If you notice the bats, wait. No. Am I seeing things? See, this is really cool how we're flying with the bats. Like we're one of the bats flying with them. No, I thought I saw something. Wow. The bats keep like kind of turning into like smoke. See the bats? Yeah. See how they're kind of turning into smoke? I think, yeah, but he's all by himself. Is this? I can't make out who that is, though. And why is he all by himself? He's being surrounded by the bats. They're all surrounded by the bats because they're flying around, but, like, why is he all by himself? Why is he all by himself? I can't make out who that is. I don't know if that's Jake or Hee-sung. No, Hee-sung's hair is like almost my hair color. It's gray. So Jake? Well, there's Jake. I don't know. I'm confused by it all. But the hand is pretty cool. Erase the shadows of the past. This is really interesting because some of the things that are happening in the live action section of this video are mirroring or paralleling what happened in the animation, the first half of this video. Because the ringing of the ears, we just got that when all the guys jumped out of the window, they had the girl, and they were falling down. The ringing of the ears. We're hearing that again now, here in the cave. But also, The outstretched hand. We had the outstretched hand also when the cultist was flying towards the window and smashed through, right? Burn the ship I came on to ashes. Again, very Dracula, very Nosferatu, because he comes on a boat. He comes on a ship, right? Burn the ship I came on to ashes. And they actually, I think, have to burn the ship because of all the rats and the plague that Dracula brought with him, or Nosferatu brought with him, right? Okay, I was misremembering. So the cave is falling apart now. It's crumbling. See this? The bats are all turning into, I think, the cultists now. Oh, that's so cool. I think that's what this signifies, because we don't see the full transformation. Yeah, who walks by? Who's that? That's one of them. That's one of them. Here's the thing. I don't know if it's just one person that's after them, or it's a group that's after them. Because there's the one shot in animation where there's the two of them, the two cultists, right? When one of them has a hand out and he has one of the ENHYPEN members in his hand. There's two of them. So maybe there's just two of them. I don't know. But there also seems to be a focus of one of them that's after them. Unless it's a different one after each member that we see. I don't know. Yeah, talk about paralleling. Now we have the live version of the animation here with the house. This is almost the exact same shot that we got in the beginning when one of the ENHYPEN members was leaning towards the girl through the window, right? And when I mentioned flowers in the attic, this is like the live action shot of that. A little different though, but almost exactly the same. So cool, man. And this is a shot of the city, also paralleling the opening shot of this video with the city. Yeah, the bats, the sky, the buildings, the moon, although now it's covered in, it's behind the clouds, but also the statue, I think, or the gargoyle, the statue. What is happening in the sky? What's this? What are these things here? Something is happening, man. Oh, there's writing no way back. No way back. This is, again, a live action shot. The animation where he jumps out the window into the other building. This is like the live action version of that. Again, it's different because no one's jumping out of a window, but it's the same shot, same location. Wow. So they broke through the wall, the opening there. I think they had to pull on the chains or something. So they found their exit. Is this the right exit though that was on their map? I guess we'll see what happens next. And yeah, the next chapter is in a few days from now. Wow. Guys, what did you think? What did you think of this teaser chapter 1, No Way Back from ENHYPEN? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Help me decode this. If I got anything right, if I got anything wrong, let me know, guys. I love this stuff. But I'm going to end it off here, guys. Thank you so much for spending all this time with me as we check out some more ENHYPEN with the sin Vanish. We'll meet each other in the very next chapter, I guess. Chapter 2. Can't wait for that. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll speak again real soon. Peace.